Welcome back everybody to the channel, and this is Superhero Time, where we are going over the 2020 Super Sentai series Mashin Sentai Kiramager, pretty much every episode. So today we're looking at episode 7? Is 7. I'm starting to lose track of these now. But basically this episode has our entire team trying to train Juru in whatever art they want. You know, like Sena wants him to run, Shiguru wants him, you know, to train in like, you know, fence. You got Sayo who's like fighting him like Aikido style. She's like throwing him and tossing him. And then Tame, he's, you know, doing like marksmanship, and he's like, you know, taking him out and shooting him and doing all that kind of stuff, because they all saw this this like thing on the TV that, you know, is talking about how a good team can only be good if the leader is good and strong, and so they all took that to heart. The monsters of this episode are brothers, and, you know, like one's an oven who's got like fire powers, the other is an icebox who's got, of course, you know, cold powers. And it's just always really funny to me, like especially this season, this version of Sentai, the monsters show up and they're like, let's just, you know, destroy and wreak havoc on a specific building. And they choose literally any other building except for the giant palm tree building, which, like, come on, that one's an eyesore, just take that one out, you know? And what I really liked about the monsters of this episode was they reminded me a lot of, was it the Sneak brothers from Gokaiger? You know, like the big brother and then the little brother who's on his shoulder. They kind of have this sort of dynamic, you know, they do their own roll call, they're even fighting with one another. It's really funny, but Garza shows up and he kind of, you know, beats up the older brother, the oven brother. And he takes the cold brother to the side and, you know, says like, I'm a younger brother, I understand where you're coming from. I'm gonna give you this this soda energy drink, charge you up, and you'll be stronger than your brother, and you'll be able to, you know, take over and do whatever. But, you know, like even in that fight, like Juru was struggling because of all this training, everybody, you know, is pushing him to his limits. While he's running with Sena, he has this like vision of this light, this train that he, you know, dodges and rolls out of the way, and everybody thinks, you know, maybe he's like hallucinating or something, but something's going on. And I think it's sort of like him being pushed to his extremes that are really causing this sort of episode that he's going through. Speaking of episodes, if you guys are enjoying these episodes that I'm putting out for Superhero Time, please consider joining Patreon. You know, you get access to the episodes early. You get, you know, like, since I'm playing catch up, the whole catalog that I've done already, you get that right now instead of waiting for when these will go up, whenever I decide that they're gonna go up. And even now, if you're joining at the $5 mark, you get, we're gonna be sending out these cool stickers to you. Like this was this month's for Let's Talk Toku. And, you know, the next month that we're going to be moving into, we'll get another cool Let's Talk Toku one. We're also going to throw in this Squall Momotaros one. So there's some cool stuff that we're doing on Patreon that I'm going to be, you know, sending out to everybody that wants it and is at that tier level. Like the month after that, we're even getting magnets in that I made that are from Kamen Rider Build. So that's gonna be really exciting, and I can't wait to see those, and of course to send those out. So consider it, join on Patreon today, you know, super easy. Jumping back into the episode, what was kind of another cool thing that I liked in the episode is when Tame shows up to train him again, he's using Gemini. Like every episode they've used the Gemini, and I could not be more happy. Like if they just, you know, never talked about him again after this episode, I'd be okay with that, because we've had him for almost every single episode since he's been introduced. I actually think every episode. Fact check that. But yeah, so the monsters are attacking again, and when they show up, it's super cold because Ice Brother is really overpowered. He even freezes his other brother, but that's when his body starts deteriorating, and Garza shows up and reveals to him that he's betrayed him because he's the weaker brother. He destroys and defeats the monster, which is apparently enough energy. There's like, they talk about like some sort of like insurance, like energy insurance. I don't know what they're talking about. And they're able to, you know, get the rest of the energy to summon the Marks Beast, and yeah, during the fight, you know, the Kiramagers, the stones that they're fighting with, you know, the Gatai, they get cracked, you know, like they're getting their butts handed to them. It's sort of during this moment that Juru passes out again, and, you know, right before they're about to be hit with the final blow, that's when Juru sees that light again, and it shoots down from the sky, and this new Gatai there, and it's all, you know, like shrouded in light, and that's all we know, because this is a two-parter. Two-parters in Sentai are some of the best, some of my favorite episodes, because it's always such a fun struggle to see them fit everything usually into one episode, but to be able to tell the one story over the course of 2 episodes, you get some of the best stories out of that. So I'm super excited. I'm probably, as soon as I'm done filming this, gonna jump in, watch the next one, record that too, and just get it out of the way, you know what I mean? But yeah, what did you guys think of the episode? I really like this one. You know, it was kind of like, you know, obviously they have a lot of problems, you know, with Juru, and they're trying to, you know, get him better, but I liked the setup that I hope episode 2 in this two-parter will sort of, you know, culminate, and we'll have something really fun or cool that resonates with me or the other viewers. Maybe you guys really like that one, but don't tell me about it. Let me know what you think of this episode down below, and you know, tune in next time for the next episode where we look at that second part. As far as I know, I'm back on the channel. I got more time to do this. I'm having so much fun making this, you know, recap series, to be able to talk about Kiramager and to actually have people that are interested in watching it. It's great. I love it, and hopefully you guys do too, and hopefully you guys will keep tuning in and watching the next ones. Hopefully when I get, you know, caught up and I'm to the present most episode, that's when we're gonna start to have a lot of fun, because it's gonna be boom, right then and there, and you guys will get those episodes. So, till then, bye!